Hello and welcome to this video. This is the video of the GES race at Watkins Glen, and it's the third race in the series. It's me and Kim in the car, and soon you'll see a couple of highlights from the race. It wasn't the best race for us, but it had a lot of action, so here we go. So first we have the start of the race here. It was first it was a yellow flag because they had the wrong start procedure, but then we started, and as you can see we started fairly well. Didn't get past. That guy in the black Adder car back there went a little bit wide, and we just kept going, and then we just the leaders got a little bit gap to us here, but Kim, who started in the car, chased them down pretty fast and hang on to the pack pretty well. But here is after a couple of laps, the top three got a little gap and they started fighting. And this is NAB and Mad Cape who is fighting, and they come together, as you can see. And yeah, they drop well down in the standings here, with NAB in the green car there, is the leader in the series up till now. Here we start to come up on lap traffic because there's 3 classes, and this is the slowest, the Porsches there, or the roofs. And here's just to show how much traffic it can be. It's 3 cars at once, and Kim has to pass them without making any mistakes and without letting the ones behind pass them. So yeah, clash racing. It's a lot of fun, but really hard sometimes, as you will see in later clips. Yeah, he got past them very good, and then just kept going. And here you can see the faster class, the prototypes, are catching up to us, and it's actually 3 or 4 prototypes at the same time, and we are also passing a roof. So this is how messy it can be. You can see the core Motorsports, core SimRacing or something is their name. They passed us first, and then a couple of others prototypes. And you just have to pick your line and then let the others pass where they can. The most important thing in class racing is just stick to your line and let the others pass. Let the faster car pass. And here we have one guy that wants to get past, but at the same time we are passing a roof. And you'll see this doesn't go really well. Kim can't really see him on the inside here, so he turns into him, and yeah, that happens. As you saw, Kim could just continue, so we were really lucky there. But this guy wasn't so lucky. And you'll see here a little slow-mo of it. He make contact there, and Kim makes a fantastic save. Really nice little drift there. And then you see the prototype swerves back into the racing line and picks up a couple of cars, and it becomes a real mess back there. I think he picked up one of the better roofs and put them out of the race, so that was unfortunate. But we continued, and here you have, this is the worst moment in the whole race. Kim was keeping up with third, but Here we put a wheel on the grass and you see what happens. It's just a major crash and a whole lot of mess. The car, as you can see, is ruined. So he goes, it's right at the pits, at pit entrance here. So he just goes into the pits. And we had to repair the car for 11 minutes. And this is a 3-hour race, so yeah, the race was pretty screwed from there. But I jumped in the car and I started unlapping myself a bit. That was the Blackadder car and they seemed to have bad pace at that moment. So I passed them and here's the Racing Lions guys. I passed them down the straight here and into the chicane. And they also seem to have a little bit, it might be the tires then, and that's why they had really bad pace at this point. So I could just drive by them despite being laps down. And here you can see me coming up on, I get past and then I don't recognize that it's a roof in front there. And they brake really early and I just go straight into the back of the prototype. And you can see here he gets a big spin here. Yeah, so that wasn't the best moment. Nice little cone physics there. Yeah, and I'll let Racing Lions pass again there, so I have to pass them again, as you see here. Yeah, I do. Pretty easy pass there on the inside, brake by him. And just pass and go away again. But as you'll see, I didn't have the best race. Here is my view, and over there is the pit entrance. Yeah, and that happened. No, I had no idea there was anyone there. So you'll see in the other view here what actually happened, but I could not see that he came there. And that pit entrance is it's just really hard to see anything because you can only see in front of you. You don't have the side views. And then Kim took over the car again because we had to repair again. And here he has a little wobble. But then he started fighting with Hawk SimRacing and passed them down to the bus stop chicane here. Pretty good pass. Yeah, and that's another view of the pass. And a prototype behind also passed him, it seems. And but Hawk didn't give up. They kept fighting like for 10 laps or something. And here Kim gets a little slidey and Hawk goes past again. And this isn't actually for position. They are a couple of laps ahead, but we need to pass them to make up some time. And you see he got away a little bit. But yeah, and here comes a couple of prototypes, and it's just a messy moment. They outbrake themselves and brake on the inside, and yeah, everything happens at once, and you have to really look out so you don't run into them. When stuff like that happens, you have to have eyes everywhere. That's why all these moments happen. Here he passes Hawk SimRacing again, get caught up with them again, and pass them again in the chicane. Really good pass. And here you can see from the view of Hawk SimRacing, and they just misjudged this roof completely and run into the back of them. And this was the end of their race, because they spin here and just go straight into the barriers in a high speed. And that's barrier. Yeah, first they get caught up by the other roof there. Unlucky for them, we had a good fight, but that meant we caught up with them and gained that place eventually. And here we have pitted again because we needed some fuel, and I jumped into the car and I passed Blackadder up the hill here. They had no pace, they seemed to have some injuries. And here I start lapping some roofs. It was the core SimRacing roof on the right side there, and now I just decide not to pass this guy and turns in, and oops, there's someone in there. And I just had no idea he was there. Here you can see from above, when we come to the braking zone, he decides to try to outbrake me. I don't really know why, because he's in the slower car, so I would just have to pass him again. But yeah, you see, that was really unfortunate, and they had a great battle, those two roofs, so kind of felt bad for ruining it there. But I kept going, and yeah, I caught up with the leaders here. They were really pacing themselves in the end because they had a huge lead, so I passed them. But here you can see when I passed them I got nervous, and yeah, I just fucked up here. And go into the barriers again. So as you can see, this is not our greatest race. After this we had I drove to the finish. It was no more problems, but yeah, I think we finished in 11th or 12th. Didn't care to look that closely because we were expecting second or third in this race, and we probably dropped a lot in the standings this time, but we'll be back. Next race is in January, the end of January, so see you there at the Spa-Francorchamps. Goodbye.